Hey, what's up everyone? My name is techgeekjosh and I'm back again with a new video. And just this past Monday, I was able to acquire this smartphone for an astounding $40 on the usual site, Letgo. So, with that being said, I have a few things to say before we get right into the video. One of which is that if you couldn't already tell, I have a new Surface, and this is basically a little end table that I saw at Walmart just last weekend and thought to myself, why not pick it up and give it a test on some of my videos? And if it works out okay, then I'll probably continue to use it. But in reality, I actually got this little table for my videos, so that way they look ever so slightly better than my bedsheet background, which took some time to actually prepare before starting a video. So I'll be experimenting with this table, over the course of time, through my videos, and if they don't look as good as it does now, then, well, then that's why. I'll be experimenting with it. So anyway, another announcement that I have is that I may or may not be uploading twice today. I may or may not be making two videos today. So if I do happen to make two videos today, well, just be aware that this video that you're watching right now will be video number 1 out of 2 for today. And I can't really give away any clues or hints as to what the next video will be about, so you guys will just have to stay tuned for that. So that's basically it for all the announcements. So let's go ahead and finally get into the video. This, my friends, is the ZTE Max Blue, specifically and probably on the only carrier, Straight Talk. This thing is quite a beast being a prepaid phone. It has dual... Now, pardon that little mistake. The tripod kind of gave way on me. But like I was saying, has dual 13 megapixel cameras in the rear, can record up to 4K video with a fingerprint sensor and a rear firing speaker, which is not too impressive, and a huge, monstrous 6-inch display, which has a resolution of 1920 by 1080, so a full 1080p display, and it works. And it works pretty flawlessly, I may add. As you can see there, unlocked pretty fast, and if we go ahead and just unlock with a fingerprint, you can see it's really fast. And this thing is quite a beast for what it is. And if you got this brand new at Walmart, original price was $200, which I've heard a lot of people say that it's not worth the $200, and I kind of got to agree with them. But for the price I paid, which is $40, man, I can't say anything but it is worth it. It is downright worth it for $40. But I'm not sure of anyone else who can pick up a phone like this for that much. And the crazy thing is that this phone was actually Google locked when I first received it, and through a couple hours of trying every Google lock bypass solution, it just, it didn't work. And I finally stumbled across a friend's video, Latrell Jennings over at Ecentech. Shout out to you if you're watching this video, but I actually watched his video on how to bypass the Blade Z Max. And, well, to put it shortly, as you can see right here, it worked, which I was definitely not expecting. And since it's on my carrier Straight Talk, which is, I think, owned by TracFone, or the other way around, TracFone owns Straight Talk, as it times out on me right when I was going to show you, I actually have a SIM card in it, and this thing is now currently my daily driver, but unfortunately I had to take out my SIM card from my iPhone 5S. This thing originally came with a SIM card, but it was a Metro SIM card, and I went ahead and took out the SIM card from my iPhone 5S, so as we currently speak, my iPhone doesn't have a SIM card in it, and I put it in here, and I did not have to do any tweaking around, and everything works. Messaging works, calling, I really haven't tested out the calling, but I'm assuming it works. Data works, everything works now. Everything for $40. Didn't have to do any messing around. And this thing has a monstrous 2 GHz octa-core 625 processor, so being a prepaid phone, that's quite impressive. So yeah, as you can see here, everything works. Screen works, has no real imperfections, and if we go ahead and take a look around, you will see that there's hardly any imperfections from about this distance away. But if you really are looking for imperfections, well, the first one appears right here at the top right of the phone. Very minor, but doesn't hinder anything whatsoever. And another one, where did I see another one? As you can see, this thing is basically in mint condition though. A very, very minor one right down there at the bottom left corner. Yeah, very minor one. Sorry about that. I kind of had to check off camera to make sure that was an imperfection, and it is. And top left, hold on a minute. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see on camera considering how black these two items are. But yes, it does have a little imperfection up there, but that's just about it. It has a lot of fingerprints on the back, but nothing bad. The camera isn't scratched, it's not broken. But anyway, apart from a few blemishes around the side, this thing is basically in 100% working condition. And let me go ahead and power it on and head over and check a few things in the settings. Okay, apparently okay, there we go. I don't know what happened just then. And originally, when you first bought this brand new, it came with Android Marshmallow. And if you could see there, Android version is 7.1.1 Nougat. So that means this thing did, in fact, get a software upgrade. And as you can see, this phone is so big, I'm having trouble pressing the back button. But yes, this thing, being a prepaid phone, actually got a Nougat update. But mine actually came with Nougat. I didn't have to update it. And we can see that the security patch level is of June 1st of last year. So in terms of the security patch, it's not quite up to date, but it doesn't really matter. And this thing supposedly has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, but I have yet to really experience anything of the sort. You can see that it's currently at 84%, and I only had to have charged this once throughout when I first bought it, and I've been satisfied ever since. As you can see, I have my TrackPhone account on here, so that kind of proves, actually no it doesn't, that this thing is currently active. But it looks like that's going to do for me for video number 1 for today. So anyway, yeah, with that being said, turn on post notifications so that you'll never miss when I upload. Like this video if you found it. Oh my god, I'm having speech issues today, like all my videos. Like this video if you found it enjoyable in any way, and subscribe to the channel. And with all that being said, I shall see you guys again in the next video.